5 weeks, every team rebuilt their car. The sport changed its own rules, and Ferrari is hiding a secret weapon in their exhaust. Miami starts now. Let us start with the big picture, because Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur was the first to say it, and he has been right. A new championship starts in Miami. After 5 weeks without a race, every single team is arriving with significant upgrade packages. Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren, Racing Bulls. The garage floors are going to be covered in new parts by Thursday morning. Here is what makes Miami extra special this year. It is a sprint weekend, 2-point scoring races on Saturday and Sunday. Free practice 1 has been extended from 60 to 90 minutes, giving teams more time to validate upgrades under the new FIA rules. Formula 2 is at Miami for the very first time, and Martin Brundle returns to the grid walk. He missed most of the opening races and is back for Miami. Weather looks dry on Friday and Saturday, but there are thunderstorms forecast for Sunday race day. That rain could change everything. Switching gears, because Mercedes made their own announcement, and it is a striking one. The Silver Arrows are going purple this weekend. As part of their new financial partnership launched in January, Antonelli and Russell will race in 3 custom purple race suits. And Antonelli's form is just as striking as the color scheme. He said he feels stronger and more in control in 2026 than at any point last season. He is 19 years old and leading the World Championship. 3 races, 3 Mercedes wins, 9 points over Russell. Russell told CNN he hopes this is not his one and only shot at the title. He is taking inspiration from Hamilton. Dignity, not gamesmanship. Toto Wolff is not picking a number 1. Both drivers are free to race. That internal battle inside the Mercedes garage is one of the most fascinating storylines of this season. On another note, the engine political war has gone up another level this week. RBR Daily confirmed the Silverstone upgrade is expected to cut 5 kilograms from the RB22. But here is the detail that tells you how far Red Bull still have to go. They cannot reach minimum weight at all this season. The regulations prevent it until 2027. Meanwhile, Toto Wolff has been lobbying hard, publicly claiming that only Honda should qualify for ADUO, the Engine Development Relief System. Mekies fired straight back. He said Mercedes is a long way ahead for most of the grid, and he is not playing Wolff's political game. Red Bull's own data puts the gap at around 0.3, mainly in the internal combustion engine. The FIA ADUO verdict comes before Monaco. If Red Bull and Ferrari qualify, the second half of this season looks very different. If only Honda gets it, Wolff wins this battle. Worth mentioning before we move on, 3 stories in one here because each one deserves a moment. Fernando Alonso was at the historic Grand Prix of Monaco this weekend. At 44 years old, out of contract, with Aston Martin deep in crisis, he said he does not feel it is time yet. He said he loves what he does, feels competitive, motivated and happy when he drives. Renewal talks with Aston Martin are now widely expected. Stepping away from the car news for a second, BYD, the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, officially confirmed they are in active discussions about entering Formula 1. Their vice president met Domenicali in Shanghai. Team, power unit supplier, commercial partner. All 3 routes are on the table. And one more, Sebastian Vettel ran the London Marathon. 2 hours, 59 minutes and 8 seconds. Raised money for 2 charities, went 60% above their fundraising target. 4-time world champion. Sub 3-hour marathon. Seb continues to be one of the finest humans this sport has ever produced. Here is one from Gazzetta Ferrari that most people have completely missed, and it is genuinely fascinating. Ferrari has a device on the SF26 called the FTM, flick-tail mode. It is a small flap positioned right behind the exhaust outlet, and it uses the exhaust gases themselves to generate extra downforce at the rear of the car. Ferrari made this work by moving the differential as far rearward as possible, creating just enough space to fit the FTM within the regulations. Here is where it gets controversial. The paddock believes this device could be costing Ferrari up to 15 horsepower of engine output, but Ferrari's counter-argument is simple. They have kept the device on the car all season. The aerodynamic gain is estimated at around half a second per lap. And here is the killer detail. No rival can copy this without completely redesigning their entire rear end from scratch. It is Ferrari's secret weapon, and for now it stays that way. And finally, this one goes right to the heart of everything that is wrong with Formula One right now. A former Ferrari engineer who spent 22 years at Maranello called the 2026 season a beta version of Formula One. On the 50-50 split between electric and combustion power, he said the potential of electric power was overrated and that optimism pushed the sport toward a split that does not work in practice. He is not alone. Lando Norris said the 50-50 split just does not work. Gary Anderson said the car is driving the driver. Algorithms deciding power output, not the human in the cockpit. The race described the 50-50 architecture as a millstone around Formula One's neck. The Miami rule tweaks fix maybe 20% of the problems. The core 50-50 architecture, the thing that makes drivers lift and coast and manage batteries on qualifying laps, that is not changing. Not this year. Miami is a band-aid. The operation to fix Formula One has not started yet. The big question still remains. Can anyone actually challenge Mercedes in Miami? And on the 50-50 split, do you think Formula One got this completely wrong? Drop a comment below. Subscribe if you are new. I would really appreciate it. Hit the like button if it was useful. FP1 is on Friday. See you there. Let's go.